friends, welcome back to another Rewind vlog, and today we are going back to January 2023 where we went on our first little mini family holiday as a family of 3 including Coco. We went to Bainland Lodge Retreats in Lincolnshire. I'd been there once before, several years earlier, but it had completely changed, so we went to see what it was like. We had a really good time. It was January. We had a couple of little issues which you'll see throughout the video, but a lot of those have been rectified now, which I'm going to talk about quickly at the end. But I really hope that you enjoy watching and enjoy seeing my review of the place. But I think the best review is that we did go back in March earlier this year, which I didn't vlog at all, but we had a really lovely time and we would go back again. Hey friends, it's been a while, but we are going on a little weekend away, so I thought I would take you along with me. We've got our puppy Coco in the back making her YouTube debut. She is 5 months old now, but yeah, we're going to a dog-friendly lodge in Lincolnshire. We're spending 4 days there, and we're going to my beautiful friend Shannon's wedding tomorrow. Shannon I met at an EDS UK conference in 2017, and she's been in my EDS Awareness Month videos, and she, along with Coco's dog grandfather. I'll explain that another time, but let's see how this weekend turns out. We're halfway through our journey. We just stopped at some services. Coco has made herself very comfortable on my pillow in the back, even though she's got her own bed. But we're having a good trip. Oh! So this is our little lodge. It's got a little seating area, a little fold-out table, TV, bed, and we got some balloons. You get towels and robes. The chocolates and stuff and the balloons I paid a little bit extra for, but Coco's checking out the bed. And then round here is a little kitchenette, so it's just enough for a couple of days. They've got all your crockery and stuff, and then Coco's got a little welcome package, and then they provide like tea and coffee and sugar and things, and a little toilet. We brought my shower stool, so it's just a little shower and toilet. The problem I'm thinking at the moment is where are we going to put everything, like Coco's crate and like our luggage, but it'll be nice. So this is the outside random sheep because it's a shepherd's delight. So this is the outside random sheep because it's a shepherd's delight hut, place to sit. Got a deck with a hammock for warmer weather and the all important hot tub, which I'm sure we'll be enjoying later. But the thing I'm a bit disappointed about is that this isn't secure. Like, it's a dog friendly hut, but there's no, it's all just grass verges which she could just run up and back over, so I can't really let her off or play with her very easily, which is a big shame. And yeah, inside storage is non-existent, and there's 2 massive chairs and no storage, so it's going to be interesting, but we'll show you what happens. I'm not gonna lie, I'm feeling a little bit disappointed and deflated because, like, there's just nowhere to put anything. Like, there's not a surface in the bathroom that isn't the floor of the shower or the floor to put toiletries on, or a toothbrush. Coco's not happy either. There's nowhere to hang any clothes up apart from a little coat rail there, and like, we've got these 2 absolutely massive chairs, and then they've thought of random things, like behind Ian there is an airer and a mini ironing board, and over on the table is a fruit bowl, but they haven't thought of a place to put toiletries and clothes. Like, I don't understand what people do. Like, and this is dog friendly, so like just her crate alone, we haven't been able to bring her bed inside because there's not enough room for her to have a crate and a separate bed. And we paid a lot of money for this. And I've stayed here before the whole redo, in a different lodge. And don't get me wrong, that lodge was for 4 people, so it had, or 6 people I think, so it had a living room and it was very different and all the bedrooms were actual bedrooms. Like, this is a little mini lodge. But I expected somewhere to be able to hang something. Or at least, you know, bare minimum, the bed could have been big enough to get a suitcase underneath. Like, so the suitcase is just gonna have to live on the floor. Not the best start, especially as when we drove in there was a van in our lodge, like car parking space, and the 2 guys moved it very quickly. They were working on a cupboard just outside that turns out wasn't even for our lodge, but they were here for a good 20 minutes, half an hour, still playing about in there, which is not the best start to our like romantic weekend away. I'm sorry.
It's alright. It'll be better.
Yeah, we'll make it nice. Although Coco has already ruined my little romantic surprise by getting a load of muddy paw prints on the very white bedding. Okay friends, so we've ended up doing really well. Ian just went down to reception and basically said that it wasn't working for us, and did they have anything else available, and we had to pay a like £50 cleaning charge because we'd been in the room and they had to, you know, clean everything because Coco had already got muddy paw prints on the bed. But for what we've got, like, yes, it's been an expensive trip, but it's so worth it because we've now got a 4-bedroom lodge, which we don't need 4 bedrooms worth. Coco has her own room now, but we've got a proper sized kitchen that we can actually, you know, work in. We've got a full dining table, a full massive sofa with a TV, which is just so much better. Like, I knew the other place was small, but I just didn't, you know, all these rooms have en-suites and wardrobes and dressing tables, and that's all that I needed. Like, it just needed the space to be used more cleverly in the one that we were in before. But for an extra 50 quid, this is 1,000 times better. You know, we didn't need an 8-person one, but this was literally all they had left. So this is the bedroom in comparison. We've got, you know, a proper, well, it's the same size bed and everything, but there's an ensuite just in here. I'll show you around properly in the morning, but it's just much better, much easier. Yeah, look, little dressing table and wardrobe behind me. So yeah, there's space for Coco, obviously. Outdoors is amazing as well, and I'll show you in the morning when it's light, but my gosh, definitely worth it, a good decision. So absolutely enormous kitchen with a dishwasher, which is amazing. Big TV, big sofa. As you can see, Coco's made herself comfortable on the sofa with her Kong already. Proper dining table, enormous fridge. I mean, this is meant to seat 8 people. Beautiful deck and garden out the back, which I will show you when it's lighter. 2 bedrooms that way and 2 bedrooms this way. So this is the main bedroom that we're going to use. I'll show you the bathrooms tomorrow. And then this is where we've kind of popped stuff. And Coco's going to have her little crate den down there. So we've done well. It's going to be a really nice stay now. Late night hot tub sesh. It's just steam. So this is the lodge from the back on this very chilly morning. Coco, what you got? Coco is enjoying the much more secure back garden. We've got the hot tub on the deck, table and chairs. It's all very nice. Do you like it? I think that's a yes.
Right, who's going to pop a balloon in here?
Yeah.
Oh, still something. Go on, get it. Put them on it.
Yeah, we're getting good.
Oh!
Don't worry, keep going.
Yeah, sorry. One shot I filmed. Go on. Come on. Coco. Who's there? We've just come on this woodland walk with Coco, and it's just beautiful. Like, the trees are so tall. It's just so quiet. I feel like I have to whisper because I don't know if you can hear, but all you can hear is like the birds. It's amazing. Do you like it, Coco Pup? Where are you? Camera work doesn't really work. You gonna put your face mask on? You can't really see it, it's really dark in here. Hey friends, happy Monday. It's time to go and we're sad to be going. Unfortunately, I wasn't feeling very well at all last night, so we kind of just curled up on the sofa and ordered another takeaway from the restaurant here, which was lovely. Although weirdly, I ordered the same thing Friday night and yesterday night and I got a different thing. So I ordered like vegan loaded fries and it was different each time, but they were both very nice. Yesterday's was nicer, but they were both very nice. so weird, but the food here is one of the best things. It's really, really good. I was gonna, now we're leaving, just give you a quick tour. I know I kind of toured the living room and stuff, but I didn't really tour the bedroom and the bathroom. There's like 2 bedrooms that we haven't used, so I'm gonna show you those ones. Come with me. So I figured I may as well do a bit of a walkthrough. So we are in Tealby Lodge. It's one of the Tallington lodges. You come up this ramp, and then you are inside. You come in to the kitchen, which is amazing, living room, and big old fridge freezer. Behind the front door is a big cupboard for coats, and there's a hot ironing board in there, and bits and pieces where you can put your suitcases. And then these are 2 of the 4 bedrooms in the lodge we stayed in. This is the one we haven't touched at all, and this is a twin one. But it's a good size room, but not enough if you had a mobility aid, a large one. They do have mobility friendly lodges. We couldn't get in to see one of them, but they don't look super duper mobility friendly. I don't know if the bathrooms have any extra accessibility features, or if there's actually more space in the rooms to be able to manoeuvre around. This is one of the bathrooms. They are pretty nice. You know, sink, toilet. Although when you sit on the toilet roll is kind of on your lap, and in some of them it's the opposite, so it's on like the opposite wall. But yeah, lovely, lovely shower. It's got one of those massive showers. And a little cubby in the wall to put your stuff. So we just bought my shower stool, which was really, really good. So you might need to do that if you were thinking about coming and you needed one. They've all got these little cubbies with a little dressing table, although they don't have chairs, so I just bought in one of the dining chairs. A little wardrobe and some cubbies, which is plenty of storage, way more than the other one that we stayed in had. They've all got a little TV in the bedrooms. This is a double room. There's slightly more space, but not a lot of manoeuvrability space. And then the ensuite in this one is just through there. You've got a massive dining room table and sofa. Again, the spaces are a little bit tight to kind of walk between, but it comes out onto this beautiful deck, which is amazing. It's not as frosty this morning as it has been some mornings. And then the hot tub, which you've obviously seen, which has been beautiful. And there's a little gate with a couple of steps. It is quite steep, so I've had to be really careful in the ice. But Coco has absolutely loved having this enclosed garden to run around in. It's much bigger than ours, and it's making me feel bad that we don't have a bigger garden at home. So I hope you've enjoyed coming on that little trip away with us. I think the main thing is we would definitely come here again. It is really lovely, but I think if we were coming as a couple, we'd try and come midweek, where it's a more reasonable price. Because at the weekends for 2 people it's just too much, even if you do manage to stay in like a 4-person lodge. And I think with the dog and with the amount of stuff I need in terms of just pillows and space and mobility aids and shower stalls, we definitely need a 4-person place at least. But I think this is an amazing place to come anytime with family and friends, because it would make it more worth it. I would say we probably wouldn't have 8 people in this lodge personally. We'd probably have 6 in an 8-person lodge, you know, and do it like that. But it definitely works a lot better as a group place to stay, and makes it a more reasonable price. I will be very interested if we come again to check out the mobility friendly lodges, because that's the term they use. They don't use accessible, they use mobility friendly, because I'd love to assess how mobility friendly they actually are. But yes, we are on our way home very soon, but on our way home we are going to go and see Coco's brother. So Shannon and Simon, the couple that got married the other night, it's Shannon's sister's dog, who is the mum of the dogs, and Shannon and Simon have one of the puppies from the same litter as Coco. So we're going to go see them, so that'll be really, really lovely on the way home. We'll see you there. And go! Yeah! really hope you enjoyed that little rewind back to January 2023 to see our adventures at Bainland Lodge Retreats. We had a really, really nice time, but I was much more ambulatory then, and some of the things that are different is that firstly that shepherd's hut that we stayed in no longer exists. Basically they've done a whole new shepherd's hut. We haven't been in to see it, but it looks much better and it looks more secure in terms of dogs as well, although don't quote me on that fact. In terms of shower chair and bathroom mobility situations, I just completely forgot to bring my shower chair when we went in March, so we asked at reception if they by chance had one, and they actually came and delivered a shower chair to our lodge, so it's really good to know that that is an option. Although the one thing we did find is that we hadn't booked a mobility friendly lodge. Unfortunately they seem to be some of the higher price range ones. I think that's because they're the newer lodges, which hopefully means they're a little bit more accessible, so we haven't tried one of those. But whilst I could probably have got my manual wheelchair into the lodge, I couldn't get my, I can't remember whether I had the wheel F. I would have had the wheel F when we went in March. Oh no, maybe the wheel C2. I can't remember which one it was, but basically we couldn't get that over the threshold, so you'd need a little threshold ramp, and the garden has steps down, so although you could access it going down the ramp at the front and then going round. But yeah, as I say, we went back. We have had a great time when we've been. We love how dog friendly it is. Coco really, really loves it there. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you've liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, I would love it if you'd hit subscribe. We'll be back very soon with another rewind vlog before we come back to the present. See you soon for another video.